very grateful that you were able to find time to receive me. I was asked by the management and head of the University Council of UDS to give their annual lectures. Very reluctantly, I had to agree because there have been predecessors of mine, Thabo Mbeki, and I think Pohamba of Namibia. So I couldn't turn down. They also pressed me to accept, so I agreed. And so I'm on my way there, and the university authorities have received me very well indeed. But I want to thank your government for the security and the hospitality which I have received since I arrived yesterday, and which is scheduled to remain with me for the rest of my stay. I bring to you the greetings of my president, who very reluctantly has allowed me to come, because tomorrow is Union Day for us.
My goodness.
Big rally, and if I am not there, there will be questions. Where is he? Is this an indication that he is losing confidence in the government? But I said, no, my brothers in Ghana have invited me, and he has understood. He said to pass his greetings to you. I want also especially to congratulate you first on your election. As you say, the last time we met, you were a prospective candidate.
Absolutely.
But you finally made it. But more importantly, you have made it in a very peaceful and serene election, whose results have been unquestionable, and which places you in an authoritative position to lead your country. So in addition to congratulating you, I congratulate the people of Ghana for the serenity and the seriousness with which they undertook this civic responsibility of electing the leadership. I also thank Ghana, just to congratulate, but to thank you and the people of this country for the example you are showing in Africa. You know, these days, changes of government are usually looked up to with great trepidation. You wonder whether you'll have a smooth transition or not. But I have learned that you have had a smooth transition. The election was peaceful. You have had a smooth transition of power. And you continue, therefore, to be a star example to the rest of African countries. For that, I congratulate you, and I congratulate the people of Ghana. We have a president who has been in office for 1 year and 5 months, I think, almost 5 months. He's grappling with for the first time too, he's getting into the chair, and he's grappling with the usual problems. First, to establish an administration which is accountable not only to him but also to Parliament and the people, but also one which has a progressive outlook in terms of development of all the people without discrimination. He has established a very politically youthful administration, and so he has full hands. But we are getting on well. Our biggest challenge there just now is he's put forward as industrialization, because we are mainly primary produce exporters. He says we must put value to our primary production. So industrialization is his biggest concern. But over and above that, he wants us to be as self-sufficient as possible where food is concerned. And in certain areas, he's putting a lot of emphasis, such as the production of sugar, because we have the land, we have the water. So that is, agricultural development is a major preoccupation of his. I understand you are putting similar emphasis on agricultural development, and I hope you will succeed. Continue to be the star of Africa. Huh?
We'll try. And first of all, let me welcome you very warmly to the seat of the Presidency of Ghana. You're no stranger to us, a friend of our country, and one of the most respected voices in modern African history. So it's a privilege for us to receive you and have you amongst us. I had the privilege of meeting the new president of Tanzania at the last AU summit in Addis Ababa. Right. We struck up a good relationship. I enjoyed his personality and company, and we had an opportunity to talk about some of the issues and discovered that we have very much similar programs. I think it's good for all of us that at long last we've woken up to the realization that there is no future for us in being exporters of primary products, and that if we're going to give jobs to our people, we're going to do so in a modern industrialized economy. So that is very much the focus of what we are doing here in Ghana. Yes, we have a very ambitious program, somewhat Asian in origin and in inspiration. We've committed ourselves to establishing small and medium-scale enterprises in each of the districts of our country over the next 4 years. We also have a very ambitious agricultural program. In fact, about a week ago, I went to Brongahafo, which is on the way up to where you're going, to launch the program which we call Planting for Food and Jobs. A program that is going to affect some 200,000 farmers in the first year, and we intend it to affect about 2.5 million farmers by the end of the 4 years, to whom we're giving specific attention in terms of the supply of improved seedlings, the supply of fertilizer at a much more affordable rate, at long last bringing back extension officers in our system. For about 5 or 6 years, all the young men and women who were trained in our colleges of agriculture could not find employment in the public sector. They were sitting at home twiddling their thumbs, and our agriculture going into decline. So we've taken the decision to engage with them. We've employed some 1,200 of them now. Intend to employ another 2,000 next year to take up the slack and provide our farmers with that more informed, modern approach to the work that they're doing than they have hitherto. So it's a very important commitment that we have made. We want to live in a country which has got everything, like you're saying. Ghana is the same, water, green lands, and yet we find ourselves importing even plantain from our neighbors in Cote d'Ivoire and tomatoes from Burkina Faso. But we're saying to ourselves that certainly within the next 2 years, all that will be a thing of the past. We intend to really take it on very seriously. So the program is on. The constraints and the opportunities of democratic governance tell you that you only have a limited time to do whatever you have to do. But it is important that those constraints and limits are imposed on all of us so that we can get responsible governance. That's our main focus. I'm excited about the challenge. Yeah, it's come late in my life, but after much struggle. But I'm encouraged by it because I think that an opportunity is provided if you maintain the goodwill of the people to be able to do something enduring and lasting in terms of shaping our society. We are the heirs of a long line of Ghanaian patriots who struggled to bring us to where we are today. And they did so with the vision of our country as a free, prosperous democracy. And I think that vision is one which is worth implementing, realizing, bringing into being. So that's how we're going. Right. We continue to wish that Tanzania, like Ghana, continue down the path of orderly development. Right. And that when you see a country which has got living presidents like you who are so contributing to the lives of their people out of office, it's an inspiration for the rest of the continent. And it's an inspiration to see that people don't have to hang on to power for 30, 40 years to be to be relevant, but you can do your bid, move on, and other people come. And it's a relay, and I think it's a very good example that you're giving in Tanzania and for the rest of Africa. So you're very, very welcome.